Okay, so I just rewatched the trailer and I'm still hoping it doesn't suck. I'm actually super glad that the trailer came out when it did because I was planning on doing a video on like, okay, I was honestly a bit lazy making a video on oh look, the suits got revealed, Alpha's design got revealed, the Megazord got revealed. I was gonna do a video on all of them, but I'm like, I'll probably wait until it's all out. Then I decided I'll wait until the trailer's out. The like not the teaser trailer, the actual trailer. It got released and I'm like, I can make a video now. So here's that video. I'm mostly just gonna talk about, I guess, my just in general, like everything is out. All the info is out there really for the movie. So now I'm gonna talk about it. Not necessarily the trailer, but again, everything. One thing I want to say off the bat is that all of the casuals are coming out. I'm saying that because in the movie on YouTube, a lot of people are just like, one specific comment that I don't even know if I'll be able to find, since I should have taken a screenshot, was a guy who said, man, they didn't even get all the right colors. And I was just thinking, did you research it at all? Because it's at least he's talking about the green and white Ranger, but if like those will come later, if anything, they won't be in this one. Alright, so first, I didn't really have a plan for this, but I'm just gonna ramble. First, the suits. When they first came out, I didn't hate them, but I didn't love them. Like I was like, alright, they look Power Ranger-y, like they don't look too bad. The thing that a lot of people were talking about though was the heels on the girls' suits, and that's honestly pretty dumb. Now Alpha, I'm saying stuff weird because braces, but Alpha, when he got shown, I hated. I'm honest, I hated the freaking design. I get what they were going for with, Alpha's, the original Alpha's shaped like a freaking, I don't know, like a frisbee. His head is, and that's what they were going for with that one. But they're like, oh boy, he needs eyes or something. So it's just fucking two big bulbs there. I did not like the design at all. The toy even looks worse the way they try to make it. But from the trailer, just the one single line that he has in the trailer, I'm like, okay, like that voice is Alpha. Like I like that voice that they got for him. I forget the actor who's playing the voice of him, but that voice is like fits Alpha. It looked a bit better in the trailer, to be honest. Something I saw too when Alpha was first released that someone said on Reddit was the big circular thing on his head might be the viewing globe. I don't know how that would work, but now from the trailer, it might, now that I'm thinking about it, it might be the center thing. I'm not gonna post any images or anything of the trailer. I don't want to risk this getting taken down. But if you look in the trailer, when they're in the command center, there's like a galaxy. It looks like a small galaxy in the center that's just floating there, and that might be a sort of viewing globe if they're gonna have one. Maybe they're not gonna have one. Now Zordon looks actually pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't think Zordon would look like Bryan Cranston. I knew Bryan Cranston was playing him, but in my head all I thought was, oh, he's voicing him. But I don't know why. But when it just pops out of the wall like that, it, like, I don't know, it fits Zordon. Like I like how he's being portrayed. I do like that he comes out of the wall and walks around, or technically walks around, I guess. He can move around is what I meant to say, instead of just being stationary in the pod thing. The first thing I did notice though when he got shown was that he's like one of those everyone's freaking mentioning it, that he looks like one of those pin art things that you should put your hand through and it stays. So that, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just like, oh, it looks like that. At least for me, it's not a bad thing. I'm unsure if, like, what are they gonna do with Rita? First off, Rita, like, I forget how I felt about the suit design, but I was like, okay, whatever. It's green. She has the, in case you haven't noticed, the green power coin on her staff, and something that someone else mentioned was that how she summons the putties, or what I'm calling putties, is, by the looks of it from the trailer, her staff touches the ground and it brings out evil. So like when she's walking on the street and that monster, I'm just gonna say putty, like goes to the camera, it looks like he has some signs. Like it's not all black or how the original putties looked, like just gray or black or whatever. It looked like it looked like rocks with signs or something on its chest. So I think that's how the putties are made by the looks of it. By that theory, someone mentioned that Goldar, since he looks the way he is, it might be Rita making him out of gold, since in the trailer it shows her when she's like doing this, rising up for like a couple frames or a couple seconds. It looks like she's in a jewelry store. I kind of do wish that, I don't know how Rita comes back, but I kind of do wish that Rita came with Goldar and Finster. Goldar and Finster at the very least. Because that way you have someone who can make the monsters. Or how about this? Just come with Goldar, if anything. Like, make Goldar be her protector or something like that. Because Goldar at least looks better in the show. Or in the trailer, I should say. Because in the trailer, it looks, yeah, he's still like full body gold, but at least there's some depth to him. It's hard to explain. If you've seen the trailer, which you probably have, you know what I'm talking about. It looks better than the toy, which is what I'm trying to get at. The toy is just one solid color and that's it. But in here, it's got some texture, I guess. It got some depth to him. I just kind of wish they don't. Are they gonna kill Goldar out of the start in the first movie? Wait, I'm just, in case they make more. I'm saying this because I'm pretty sure the third act is gonna be the Megazord fight, and it looks just like what they're just gonna kill Goldar then, like right there and then, like, oh, no more use for you in case we make another movie, whatever. Screw it. Another thing that I'm worried about is just that we're not gonna get a lot of fight scenes with the suits. Because obviously it's an origin story, so we're gonna at least get one, but I really hope for two, like maybe, oh, we're like starting to get these powers, we're gonna morph, and then something happens, they gotta retreat, and then they morph again. Because the only shot we've seen of them morph from the teaser and this one is Jason in the command center in the suit going around them. That's the only shot we've seen of them morph. Do they morph with the actual morpher that they're selling toys of? Because that's the only time we've seen it. So I really do hope for at least two. One, obviously the one we've seen in the trailer, and the other one when they're just morphing with the morpher itself. Because I mean, why make the toy of it if you don't even use it at all? At least the Megazord looks better than the toy version that I've seen. I don't know. If you showed me the Megazord suit, the design, without telling me it was from anything, I'd be like, okay, it looks pretty cool, I guess. But knowing it's from Power Rangers, like, I got used to it. The one thing that I still haven't gotten really used to is Alpha's design, which still looks pretty dumb in my opinion, and Goldar's design, which, I mean, I just can't get over too much. Ever since the movie was announced, I kept my expectations low. And my expectations are still low. I hope it's good. I even posted this. I'm just like, please don't suck. At least be better than decent. I'm not even like excited for the. I'm hopeful, I guess is the word I would use, that it's good. I'm not even like, yes, I'm so hyped. I am gonna go see it on opening day, or at least opening weekend, if anything. But I'm not super hyped for it. I'm just like, please don't suck. I guess that's kind of what I want to leave off. I guess just kind of to recap, hopeful. That's it. I'm just hopeful for the movie that it does not suck at all. Something else too that I want to say real quick that I kind of glanced over because I'm just ranting here. I talked about how the casuals are coming out. I just kind of find it funny that it's like people. I want people to talk about it, but it's, I don't know. It kind of bothers me when some people are like, oh, okay, they're or at least for this suit, they're leaving the visors open. At least when they're in the Megazord and for some scenes. And some people are like, oh, well, you know, you can't. They didn't do that for Power Rangers. And they're right. They didn't do that for Mighty Morphin or Turbo or Zeo. I mixed up. I'm trying to go in order and I mixed those two. Whatever. Or in Space. At least I don't think so. But they did do it for Lightspeed Rescue. So, you know, they did do it. And it's pretty cool when they do it. Just saying. So, I don't know, it kind of bothers me when other casuals come out and they're like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. And people talking about the cheesy dialogue and humor. I'll be honest, when they drop down in the water and their colors are being shown and Zack is like, I'm black. And Billy looks at him. That whole scene, I was like, oh, okay, it's funny, whatever. Like, it's cool. And the hologram thing, too, I'm like, okay. Like, it's just cheesy humor. Another thing I want to mention that I saw online was someone saying, I think someone complained about the cheesy jokes, and someone else replied, if you've seen Power Rangers, you know that it's filled with cheesy jokes. And me myself, I'm starving for cheese or whatever, something like that. Yeah, I'm just still hopeful. I'm just gonna end it here. I'm just ranting. Again, the only thing I'm not really settled on is Goldar and Alpha. Everything else, I'm just hopeful for. That it just doesn't suck. That's really it. Just please don't suck. I'll probably do a movie review where I'm just saying, well, this is what I didn't really like about it. It might not be spoiler free because for me, I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about a movie without spoiling it. So we'll see. But don't quote me on that. I might even take this out, so you can't hold me on anything. But thank you for watching. Promise I won't get lazy and do more videos. That's it. Consider subscribing. See you in the next one. Just want to show my stupid setup here that is consisted of 3 textbooks and this hyper headset box, and my monitor is all the way back so I could do this, so it worked.